Hey everyone, I'm Graddles, and this is the second time I am streaming on Twitch. The first time was Saturday night, and hold on, I have to turn the volume down. There we go, I was getting an echo. This is the second time I'm streaming on Twitch, so I'm pretty nervous, but the first time we did start a city in City Skylines, and I don't know, I think I took it a little too fast. I'm not used to streaming. I'm used to doing commentary on videos for City Skylines on YouTube. So I want to kind of take it down a notch and go a little slower and maybe start off with a brand new city. Also, it's hard for me to get on. I said Saturday I was going to try to get on either Sunday or Monday again, but I live with 7 people. They're all my family, but it's super hard to get on and keep it quiet. I mean, it's always so loud in this house. So I try to do it when I don't think I'm going to get disturbed as much. I also have 2 dogs, a cat, and 2 chinchillas. So anything goes here. So sorry if anything comes up, just to let you know. And yeah, let's go ahead and see if we could find something we can start a new city in and kind of take this all the way through. I don't know about Riverrun. Maybe Riverrun. Kind of looking around. Got Shady Strands. I think, well, Shady Strands, I'm doing a Let's Play on YouTube right now with. So I don't want to use Shady Strands. I want to use something a little different. Why not Riverrun? Maybe we'll just name it Riverrun for now. So this way we know where we got it. And I do right-handed traffic because I'm in the United States, just to let you know. And let's see, we're not going to turn on any of the cheats. We're going to leave this alone so we can build. And I may be talking to myself, not sure, but hopefully people will come on and check it out. We'll see. I'm thinking I might put these up on YouTube so I can share them and see how it goes. Alright, so here we are. Let me just pause this. Yes, this is the one that we could actually run the highway right through. We actually have the option to start on either side here because it's a pretty nice map actually. So I think what we'll do is, this is the bigger side. So I think what we'll do is we'll start on the one side. I just want to take a look at our areas and see what's available. So we do have train tracks down in here, and here, here, here. None up there. I don't think we have water access. Oh yeah, here we go. We do have access to some shipping over here, so that would be good. So yeah, I think we'll start right on this side. We have a little bit of farming. Let's look at our natural resources. So we do have farm. We got forestry and oil right next to it. So we'll probably build to this side with residents. And over down on this side, I think we'll take our industry, and then we'll come across and maybe connect these parkways. So first, let's go ahead and put down a small block here and delete it to open up access to our other roads. Just gonna take a second here. All right. I think what we'll do is we'll go down to our one-ways, and since we are going to connect this to this and then have an off-ramp somewhere in between, why don't we use the one-way? I don't know, it's kind of crazy because this way we actually have traffic coming in from right here. We also have traffic coming in this way. So this actually might be a better option to build off of, because this we only have the one highway. This we actually have two highways. So I'm wondering if we should come off to this side and hopefully when we get a little bit more money, bring this down and across. Maybe we'll do that. Let's go ahead and go here. We're just going to take this straight about 2,000. I don't know how far away this is, so I think we'll just start from here. And then what we'll do is we'll just change the direction. Let's go ahead and put that there and change the direction on this. Alright, so we have that. And what I'm thinking right now is maybe just putting in, let's see, something like that, so they can come in and out that way. Maybe I should leave that as a two-way. No, because I think we're gonna just put some in and out here, going back and forth, and this way it allows everyone to get back and forth for now, because our traffic will be low, and then we will upgrade this to a parkway, highway. So I'm thinking we'll come off of this by a little bit and leave ourselves some room. So let's go down to here. Let me see. I want to come. Let me see. See. You know what? Why don't we do a roundabout? I think we could put our industry and people. I think we might do the industry right here because it's a smaller spot. And that will. So I think we'll come right off of there, but I think we're going to use gravel roads. Let's save some money. I guess we'll take it to about here. It would snap. There we go. And we'll take it up one, bring it back across to here. And then we'll take it down a little bit because we're going to need to do some industry in here that's polluting until we can get enough money to make a nice farming area over here. So we definitely need to be careful with some money, but we also need enough to get ourselves set up in the beginning. Alright, so now that we know where our industry is going, let's go ahead and put in our coal power plant. Can't fit there, but it can fit here. There we go. I think we'll just put it right there on the edge. I do have Sunset Harbor. I have all the DLCs, so we will be using several different things, but this is the inland water treatment, so we'll kind of go ahead and put that in there. Then we need water, so let's go ahead and put this right along here, I guess, would be fine. And we need to go ahead and run our plumbing. So I think we're going to just take this straight for a second, because if we plop in any more of these inland water treatments, they'll line up perfectly with the water line, so we never have to connect those. So that is a plus. And we need to run this, I think we're going to run this as straight as possible. There we go. Alright, so we have that kind of set up. Over here we could do our 460s. So that would be 460. And so with that, this we're going to take and bring it straight across over into here, because we're going to need water over here, because we're going to put residence over here. And let's go ahead and finish this off. There we go. So we have some room to do our residence. Let's see what we want to do here. So if these are going to be, if we're going to change these over to highway later on, we're definitely going to have to make some kind of off-ramp. So what I'm thinking now is we'll kind of just go ahead and we'll just take this, kind of put it central, and we're just going to take it down about, let's see, 1.5 maybe? Or should we go full 2? I think we'll go 2. That'll give us enough room to get off the parkway. And let's go ahead and make a roundabout here. So we're going to curve. And we're just going to take it down, I think, half. And then come in. Okay, so we have a nice little roundabout. Let's go ahead and brace that, because I don't want to distort it when we put some roads off of it. So we're just going to go straight, and we'll brace this up. There we go. And off of here, I think we'll come down. We'll come down pretty straight. I think we're going to do some commercial here. But I don't know if we're going to go that way or come on kind of an angle here like this. So this way, it'll kind of give us residence on both sides. And I'm thinking we should go ahead and use the 4-lane, because just for, we have enough money. I think we have enough money to do it. So let's go ahead and come in. We'll just kind of angle this just a little bit. And we'll go about here. I don't even want it that far, actually. Maybe right around there, because I think we could bring some stuff over to here. We can kind of curve it around. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll kind of leave it there like that. It gives us like a little angle, and it's a little more interesting instead of going straight. One thing I would like to do is go back to the gravel roads, and I think what we'll do is we'll just come in straight just to get our residence started. And I think we'll just come to here and come back down. And then I don't think we're going to grid this all, but I do want to leave some space in between the residents. So I'm thinking we'll come down to here, and let's go by 11, and we'll just kind of make some, that's off. You can tell right away that's off. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the land? Maybe we'll come down a little bit more. think it's the way the land was situated, which is fine because we still have this nice little gap in between, so we can get like 2 or 3 houses. So let's see if we can mirror image this. We got it to 420. Let's come down to here. We'll go 11 by 420. And we'll come back in. And then maybe we'll come out by 1. We'll connect this up like that. And in there, maybe we'll stick a school or something like that. Just make it a little more interesting. Over here, we still have kind of plenty of room over here. One of the things I want to mention is if you put in gravel roads on a curve and you upgrade those roads to regular roads later, you end up deleting a lot of houses. So if I'm going to make a curved road, I'm going to actually use the regular road to do it, because I don't want it to delete the already existing people I might have living there. This could be a dead end, maybe somewhere in the middle here. We could do something like this, and maybe something like that. So I think that's plenty of room to start our residence. We do need to check on our water, because I don't know if I ran it far enough down, which I did not. So we're just going to add a little bit to this. And we'll add a little bit to this. And that should be good. And now we have to run our electric. So we still have around 15,000 in the bank, which is a really decent start. Even with still having to run the electricity here. We want to run this. Let's see, I guess we'll get these people in first. So let's come over to here. We'll go right in between here. And then we'll come up this way. And come down. That should be good. The only thing, I should have went a little closer over here for some industry. So I think I'll just put one in there just so industry will catch. The commercial, we're not going to have any commercial off the roundabout here. This will be a parkway. So these guys will be living a little close to the parkway. But I'm not too worried about it. And over here, we're not going to start any... You know what, we'll just pull this over just to get some industry in over here, like so. So I think that should be good. I think I'm going to leave the brace in the middle of the roundabout for now, just because this will probably all get changed up later on, but since the traffic's going to be pretty minimal, I think we'll leave it alone. So let's go ahead and go to our budget. And we'll turn everything down for now. Even the roads I'll turn down just to save some money. And once we start moving along and making money, I will turn that up. Usually around the first time I turn up the electricity, I will turn the roads up as well. Another thing, let's go ahead and just turn off any lights that accumulated. So that looks like about it. And let's zone in just some people here. I think that's pretty good. I think I might take off the little bit right there. Actually, we're going to come back a little bit further. I'm going to actually take it off from here, just because I don't want it close to the commercial area down in here. But I will throw in just a house here so it catches from here to here. And that's about it. I think we'll just start the game up. and let it go. So, yeah, I play mostly on, I mostly do YouTube videos, just because, live kind of scared me a little bit. I can't edit out the dogs or the people or any of those things, so it kind of made me a little nervous to go live. But, I did do it Saturday, and I was pretty comfortable with it, so, I'm gonna try to continue it and keep it going as long as my household kind of permits it, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can continue to do it. I really do like it. Just like the overall being able to talk to people in kind of a real-time kind of thing. So I'm just adding a little bit more residential, as well as I'm going to just stick in just a little bit of commercial. I think I'm going to leave this free for kind of like a walk path and see how that goes. So I'm not sure the milestone we have to hit. We do need some, just a slight bit of industry, but that will get bigger as we go along. Guess we'll fill out maybe about half. No, a little less than half. Guess that would be a little more than a third. You know what? Let's just do half. There we go. That's better. So our commercial did fill in pretty much. We're missing a little bit. So yeah, we'll try to take. I'll try to keep this going and just build on Twitch using this Riverrun, and hopefully we can get up quite a bit. I'm hoping we can put in our shipping and fishing villages. This is actually a nice map to do fishing. Let's check out the fish here. So we do have a decent industry of fish. Right now it's only salmon and tuna, but if we terraform a little bit, we could get some of the other stuff, as well as if we look down the river there, you can see we have anchovies and shellfish down there. So that should be nice. We could open all that up and do a nice little fishing village. Let's go ahead and see. I think our industry needs a little bit more. I think we'll just fill out some of that. And I think we'll come back in and we'll just fill in just a little bit there. So as you can see, they're all using the brace in between there, which is fine. Like I said, because it's very minimal right now, it's not too big of a deal if they use that. So we'll just let them. And yeah, I think we need some more residents. Let's go ahead and we'll go let's go in between here to carry the electric down just a bit. We'll go on this side. And we might as well just fill out the rest. I think we'll do a walking path or a bicycle path through these people's backyards. It's funny. The first time I started watching City Skylines videos and stuff, and people had mentioned like doing paths in people's backyards. I'm like, wow. I mean, if I had a path in my backyard, it would be weird. But I guess they don't mind it, so it doesn't matter. As long as they can get around easily, that's what matters. Actually, we're going to keep this off because we'll do a path through there. Might just do this one, just so it's there. So, starting to get, here we go, a little bit of a need to fill in, so we might as well do it. And let's go ahead and check on industry. Still have another space there. I'm wondering when our milestone is going to hit. Let's see. 460. So we're pretty close. So we'll add just a little bit more here. So we are making an income now. It just started going up. And let's see. It says we need a larger amount of industry here. So I think we'll just put it in. Let's go check in on our residents. Okay, so we got taxes and loans now. We got some garbage, healthcare, education. Let's go ahead and just pause it a second. And the first thing we want to do is turn up those taxes so we can make some money. So we're going to just turn them up to 12. And then I think while we're here, we're going to turn up the roads to about, let's go to 75 on the roads. And then we'll do the same with the electric. The water we can go to about 60. And we should be good there. And we're definitely going to have to put in garbage right away. So let's go ahead and get to that. We'll put that over here. And I'm wondering if we should put a road, because we only have one road in and out. So I think maybe we'll go ahead and down and put a road here. I think we may curve it into there. And I actually might take off that brace, because it might become a problem more than help. But let's go ahead and put education in. That is super important. And I'm thinking right here would be good. And when we open up parks, we'll go ahead and put maybe a park in here. And let's go ahead and give them some medical. We have the money for it, so it doesn't, I don't know why it won't sit in the middle here. Snapping back and forth. I really would like it to sit right in the middle, but it doesn't want to. I guess we'll just have to put it on the side there. And we have a huge demand for some residents, so let's go ahead and do that. And we'll do that over here as well. I might leave it off the edge here, just in case we do want to build a road off of there once we open up the area. I might actually leave that off a little bit too. Not that much. Not that we're going to, I don't think we're going to build that close to the parkway. I think this will just be a small little residential area. And then once we come across here, we'll have a much bigger one. So we'll kind of leave this kind of small, maybe do something on the other side of here. And kind of leave it at that, I think. Because it's just a small space. So I think we'll spread this out a little bit. But we do need some more residents. So I am going to have to put in some more roads. We'll come off of here. Let's go straight. Go in by 11. Actually, I want to go 12. There we go. Let's just delete this, make it easier. Alright, so we'll have that. And then down in here, let's see how far this will go down. Okay, we'll go to there. So I did want to leave a little bit more of a space. And that's close to the water. So I think I'm going to come into there. And then I think I'll just bring this back. Because this, I don't want this close to the water here. So we'll do that. And I think down in here we can actually put a couple of more residents in here. I'm not sure if we'll extend the commercial road. We may have it and bring it around. But for now I think that'll be alright. But we do need some residents, so let's go ahead and put them in. We'll just fill it in. Just like that. This I might wait until we can terraform a little bit to get a better feel of it. I think we'll kind of leave the same amount of space as we did on the other side. Just so when we put those paths in, it'll look a little better. There we go. And let's go ahead and put in some commercial. I think we'll just stop that there. We have to run the water. Alright. There we go. Alright, so that's not a big deal here. We got the water run. This will probably have to come across. And I think what we can do is, why don't we start running maybe just these one ways. From this side, we'll just come on down, just straight. We'll kind of set ourselves up just a little bit. Since we do have money, that didn't cost too much, so I think we could do that. We'll curve this a little bit. So let's come down by 2 and curve it over by 2. Alright, so we hit our next milestone. Let's see what that is. Let's go. So we got a new area. We have districts, policies, second loan. So we didn't even take the first loan, so we actually are pretty good with money. We do need to put in the fire and police. And we could make our districts now. I think with our districts, that will unlock some of our other buildings as well. So let's go ahead and just draw in a district here. And I think what we'll do is we'll just keep this over here and make this one big district down in here. There we go. Just put that out a little bit. And I think over here, we will zone this already for farming, because we will want to change that over fairly quickly to get some farming in there. Let's go ahead and mark that, so this way we know that we could have a small little farming area in there, as well as, I mean, there's a lot of farming over here. So we have quite a few options, and we even have a little bit of farming up in here. So we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and turn the game back on. And let's just see what we want to do. We're running low on electric. So let's go ahead and turn that up to 100. And we'll go ahead and turn the roads up to 100. And the water will turn up to 80. This way we don't have to keep coming back and doing that later on. You can see look at the terrain here. That is quite interesting. I'm not sure how I like that, but I mean, it's okay. We'll see how that goes. We do have a high demand for industry, but before we do anything, let's go ahead and put in fire and police. Now with these one-ways, this is going to be extremely difficult. I'm wondering if we should delete that, delete these, and actually do a small bridge across. I think that might be more practical. Let's come over to here. Let's go straight. It's a little bit, let's see. Let's come from about here. Let's go back by one. I think that's okay. We'll come down there like that. And then we'll come down there. Just connect that there. And I think what we'll do is we'll kind of almost set it up as if it were already connected as a highway. Just to get this going through like that. And let's start up the game again. So they aren't one-way streets. So that's fine though. They'll at least have some movement to go around. I actually might make them one-way streets, because it just actually might help with the flow. I don't want them coming across like that. And what I'm thinking is this... Should I change the direction on that? Or should I delete it altogether? I might actually delete that. And delete that and make them go around just like that. Let's just check out the roads. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. Alright, let's check out what we need to do next. So I really do want to start putting some farming down here. So I'm thinking we may actually put... We have our parkway coming this way. We may do a road off of here. Let's see if we go on a curve. If we come out, not sure how I like that. I think I might want to do the bridge right about there like that. Okay, we're getting robbed because I was going to put in the police and fire and I completely forgot. So let's go ahead and do... I think we need to put our fire over here. Reason being is we don't want anything to happen to our coal power plant or we're going to be in big trouble. I guess we'll just put police next to it for now. And once we're making more money, we'll go ahead and be able to add it in over here. But for now, I think it's fine. We have less than we have about 1,000 people. So I think we should be good with that. So we do have the bridge there. And I'm wondering if we should even run this parkway through. I'm not sure. I mean, this is another highway. It comes around down there and goes... and connects to that highway down there. Yeah, I would say it's probably a good idea to run it. So I think we'll just continue with this. and then run this right around our farming area here. So we don't have enough money, but I can take a loan. Let's go up to... There we go. We'll take some loans. I think we'll take the 60. And we'll continue to run this right around this area. Like so. Alright, so that kind of sets us up for the farming. And what we may do is take this down a little bit as well. We may just take this to here. And then come around like that. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. Alright. Let's go ahead and go back to the gravel roads. And we will continue. You know what? Let's curve these a little bit now. I want to kind of to match the commercial. Coming that way. We'll do another street that's out probably maybe right about here. And then we take this and come around down into here. Maybe up to here. No, I don't like that. Let's go down straight a little bit. And then maybe curve it in. I don't like that. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's good. So, let's go ahead and zone some of this, because we desperately need some residents in here. And I think we'll use the fill tool and just keep filling in this. We'll do that. Whoops. This is going to be commercial. And we'll fill in here. There we go. Alright, so we still have a lot of space to run our residence. I'm kind of letting this fill in, and I'm ignoring the demand for industry right now. And the reason is because I want to get some more money so we can run our farm in here. And this way we could convert this over to the farm. So for now, we're going to just let the money go, and I think we need to budget our water up. There we go. So we budgeted our water. That should fill in, I think, unless we don't have piping down here, which is a possibility. Yep. Alright, so we're going to just continue this down. There we go. And we'll do the same with this one. That is fine. And now we're in where we definitely have to put in our forest. So, I mean our forest, our farming. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead down in here. We have a nice bit of farming in here, but we don't have really good roads. But I think we're going to go ahead and use... I kind of like the gravel roads in the farming. And I think we'll kind of bend it in to the nice fertile land just to let it follow it around. And I think we'll just kind of put these off just a little bit. Might do this one as well, because we do have some nice farmland in there. And we definitely have some more in here. Maybe down in there. So I think that would be a good start. I think we could put just another one right in here and on this side as well. There we go. So I think that's pretty good. I think we may actually be able to wrap this around just a little bit. Right through here. I don't like this bend here. Or over here. So let's do that a little bit better. I think that'll work better. Because you can see the fertile land down there over it. It's not quite as dark as the outside one. But it's okay. I mean, we still even have some more over here. And then we have plenty over there. So I'm not too worried about it. But we do need to get some water going over here. Oh wow, we hit our next milestone already. Look at that. So now we can put our parks in and our walking paths. But before we get to that milestone, let's go ahead and move this industry. So, because that is definitely in high demand. I think what we'll do is we'll come down from this one right here. We're just going to come straight across. And that is not straight, that is. I want to kind of keep it on that 90 degree. But we don't have to go too far. And then what we'll do is we'll run it pretty much straight from here. And then we'll go, this will be around the 460. That is not 460. That is not coming in properly. I don't know why. Let's see if we can go from here. We'll just kind of, that should be 90. There. We'll just come straight. Go over by 460. And then come back. And this little piece, I think we'll just fill in just right here, just in case. But I think that should be good. This we could run down. We do add here. And then this should be straight as well. There we go. Alright, so we do have plenty of stuff run for water. We have electric we need. But I think what we may do is, let's see how, that's only 6, well, 7 isn't too bad. It's really not great. But I think it'll look nice over here, so we'll just put that in there. And let's go ahead and put some farms in. So I just want to make sure, before I do anything, that we did cover all our roads in here, because if we did not, we will get polluting industry, and that we do not want over here at all. There we go. Alright, so now we can go ahead and fill this in. I think we'll use fill. If it'll, there we go. So I may overdo this, because I do want to remove the polluting industry. So I will probably fill in quite a bit. I think we might even fill in these little ones here. I don't think I'll fill in the one. Yeah, those are too small. I think I'm going to go over here now and just de-zone all this. Alright, there we go. So, let's see. I think we will continue to run these roads after we go ahead and put in some park. Maybe something a little slimmer like that. So that's a nice little park. And we'll run past from here. So that'll look nicer. And we'll add to it. I just want to add some more commercial, because we do have a pretty high demand for it. And I think we may fill in just a little bit of that green there, there and there. And this is kind of too small. I don't want to do anything too much over here. I'll kind of leave that alone. And I think we'll go back to our roads. And let's go back to our one-way and continue to run this parkway through. So let's just let's go to this guy. I'm just gonna come, how far away? I think they're right about there. Yeah, that'll work. And let's kind of come straight. Till we get, let's go back a little bit. Let's go straight. Let's see where we are. We are over here. So let's kind of run these across, actually. I think fairly straight. Hold on, let me get out of there. Sorry about the camera movement, making everybody dizzy. I did not mean to do that. So I think we'll do that. And then we'll come back. This is pretty close together. I think it's right about here. There we go. So we got that going to there. So I'm thinking we'll go straight here by about 2. We'll come back. Then I think we'll go straight here by about 3. And then we'll come back. It's a little off. There we go. And then we'll curve this in. So let's come up to this. It's not making the lines. There we go. Over here it is. That'll give us an idea. Just to back it up about there. And come in. And do the same down here. There we go. So it looks pretty decent except for this. I don't know what happened here. That is really bad. I have no idea why that did that. Let's go straight. That is odd. So it's dipping there. We're gonna have to actually push it up just a little bit. What we'll do is delete this and then come across here. Come on, there you go. That's better than it was. It's higher than this one. I think I might do the same exact thing I did over here with this one. Because it is quite steep. I didn't realize how steep this was. Won't let me connect to that one. There we go. And then we'll come across to here and then come down. Yeah, much better. So we're having issues over here with some electricity. Probably because we're not getting enough from the turbine. We may have to... Let me just check something out. That is still locked. We don't get that until a population of 2,000. So we don't get that till the next one. So I think we're going to have to run the electric across. And that should work. We don't have enough workers in here, and that is because we need to put in more residents. So I'm thinking, why don't we come off of, let's see, maybe off of this road here. We come over here. Let's go on a curve. You know what? I don't want to lift that up yet. So let's go back and curve it to about here. So I'm thinking that will make a nice little neighborhood in here. And let's go ahead and get the gravel roads again. And I think what we'll do is we'll put a little nice neighborhood in here. But I think we're going to district it a little bit different. I'm going to go with straight for the time being. Hold on. There we go. And this way I can just come in to about 12 here, and then about 12 here. Could be a little wider, it doesn't matter too much, but I am going to have to go in with a regular road because I am going to curve it, and I do not want to delete too many people. That bends out way too much. Let's go around this way. Yeah, I think that'll work. We're a little close to the commercial, but not too bad. And over here we can kind of come in and just bend it around this curve as well. And once we open up this, if we open up that, we'll be able to put in some more residents down in there. And then let's come down, and we'll just come down to the water. And we'll bend in a couple of residents there, as well as here. And once I can smooth that out, we can actually smooth that out now, but it's cost way too much money. So we're not going to do that just yet. So I'm just going to come in. I don't want grids all over the place. So what I'm trying to do is make a little bit different of a setup here on some of it. Some of it we can kind of do like a little bit of a grid and then kind of curve some of these roads in just a little, like that. They don't have to be completely even with one another. These roads can kind of bend and churn a little bit. And maybe we'll have one that goes straight out here. We do have this one here, but I don't know if I like that there. Kind of on the corner. This one I think we'll keep, but we'll upgrade. And let's go ahead and run some water in here so we can get some residents in. Water. Why is that power line? Oh, that's because we moved it to there. And you know what? Some of these inside roads we can actually delete because we're playing maintenance on them. We don't need them. So I think this one and this one, we can go ahead and cut that off because we don't need it. So let's go ahead and go back to our water. We definitely need to start running this water. So we're going to keep this straight. We're going to go up by the 460. And I think we're not going to run this all the way because we're going to try to save a little bit on money. But we'll continue to make these little notches with the 460 so we know where they are as long as they're straight. There we go. So I think that's going to be well, this is going to come. Wow, it's actually letting me do this right on the line. I have never done that before. That is a first, that I actually ran it exactly on the line of the map, which is quite interesting. It actually let me, which is really actually good because we're going to need it for some of these people up in here. So let's go ahead and try to just gently squeeze that in. There we go. Alright, so we can actually fill some residents in. We do need electric. So we are going to take it from here until we get a better solution. And we are going to keep people off of there anyway. So let's go ahead and start filling in some residents. We definitely need some more people coming in. And yeah, why not? We'll just do that. We'll do in here. And I think before they fill in too quickly, let's go ahead and try to get a park in here. Maybe down right around in here. We can get a park. And maybe one down in here as well. Let's see, can we get it on this bend? Yes, we can. Alright, so that's good. They don't have electric right now, but these guys are going out because we probably just don't have enough people, which is fine. You want to go out, go out, go out, go out. There we go. I think we could sneak another road down in here. Some dead ends over here, just to add a little bit more population in here. Now I did do this curve. When I upgrade the streets, I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll see. In fact, why don't we go ahead and do that? Let me just look here. We're not getting anybody filling in over here. That's alright. Let's go down in here. It's asking for quite a bit more on industry. So we'll give it to them. But let's go ahead and go in and start upgrading these roads, because that'll make them pay higher taxes, and it'll be much better for our income. Now, I don't think we needed that electric I just deleted. So we'll do the first area first, because this way they've been here a while. They kind of deserve it first. There we go. And we'll continue to go through. We do have money coming in pretty decent. But now as we're upgrading the roads, you could hear the ding ding ding, which means everybody's kind of upgrading. And that's a good thing. So we can collect more. And another thing I want to do is I want to delete the brace off the roundabout. We don't need it now. I knew we were going to cut him out. Sorry. Alright, so that's pretty decent. We started, I think, at 13 and we down to about 10. So that really didn't cut off too much. Sorry, guys. You're going to have to go around the roundabout. That's what I want you to do anyway. These guys are coming over the bridge here, which is fine. The traffic is nothing right now. We only have a population of about 2,000. This is not too bad at all. Like I said, we don't have a huge population, so it's not that big of a deal. Over here we're gonna have some lights that we want to turn off, as well as over by our farm. Let's go ahead and go down in here. And yeah, we have some here. And one here. And here. And then I think over here we'll have one. Two. Oh, we have more than one. Alright, so that'll help with our traffic flow. So that's a good thing. Over here, these guys need some more water. Let's see. We didn't quite hit there. So we'll just come right about there. That should help them out. And down here, this guy's just short. We'll just do that. And that should work, yep. Alright, so this park is desperately needing some electric. I'm wondering if we should just run... Let's see, we'll run this to this. And then we'll fill in here. And whatever new residents come in, they'll come in this way. And get that fixed for them. we do have a high demand for some more industry. We'll go ahead and put that in. So I kind of need some direction with doing live streams. So any advice would be well accepted. I'm not too sure like how, why, what you'd like to see. I play other games. I do House Flipper, which is actually very popular on my channel for some reason. I mean, it's a great game. I like playing House Flipper. I'm not gonna say I don't. What I think it is it's more of a limited game. You can only do so much. I mean, yes, and when you're building some houses, you could definitely build your own nice, different houses, which is nice, which gives it a bit of a longevity as far as a game goes. But if you aren't doing, just builds for yourself, and, there's only so many houses you can do. With City Skylines, it doesn't matter what map you start out on. Just like, I mean, I guess with House Flipper, you can use a number of, I think there's quite a few houses in there. And you don't have to, if you took all the walls down and you wanted to decorate them and do them yourself and put up walls in different spots, that you do have an open-ended kind of option, but it's not the same for me as City Skylines. With City Skylines, you just have more. Every map is completely, if you start on any map, even if you start off the same, by the time you end the game, it's completely different than if you started it again on the same map. So you always do stuff a little bit different. You always do stuff that changes it up quite a bit in the end. I mean, some people, I'm sure, do the exact same thing all the time. But most of the time, if you have say this map, for instance, and you could start off on this side, you could start off on this side, and it's not always going to be the same, because no matter how many turns you put in and straight or gridded streets, or every map is going to be completely different. So that is why I say, like, I never get enough of City Skylines. I love playing City Skylines, and it's because I can be as creative as I want, and it's limitless for me, because even if I've done this map before, it still leaves me, like, I know it won't be the same as the last time I did it. So that's, I guess, where I'm going with that. But, I mean, I'm open to playing any kind of games that you would like to see. I do have the Tenants, I have the House Flipper, so I mean, if, whatever you would like to see, I just am very comfortable with, City Skylines, and I'm pretty comfortable with House Flipper. I've done a lot of videos on that as well. Both are on the PS4. I always, for now, I mean, I play on the PS4 because I don't have a very powerful computer. I have actually a Mac right now, and then just a very, not a good computer to run good graphics. I mean, I am saving up. I'm hoping, I would love to play City Skylines on a PC, but it would have to be a really good PC. So I'd really want to save up so I can get, like, the mods I'd want or the assets I want and stuff like that, because I would love to see the gameplay difference between the PS4 and the PC. I mean, that is something I would love to do. So that is, I would, that's my goal, I think, is to get a really decent PC to really be able to play City Skylines on a PC. Although I do enjoy it on the PS4 quite a bit. Especially when you can sit back in your living room and just kind of play it nice and relaxing. I find it pretty relaxing. So yeah, I would definitely love to play it on the PC though, with the mods and the assets and all those things, and just to give it a go. But time will tell, we'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to do that someday, so I can definitely compare it to the gameplay on PS4. But yeah, I just don't get I don't get enough of it. I love City Skylines. We opened up a new area. Look at that. And we finally have access to highway roads. Yay. And a huge thing we're going to have to do is put in a cemetery. That is for sure. And probably we'll put in some elder care and child care. That always kind of boosts everybody up. We do have a post office now. So let's go ahead, and we're definitely going to need that cemetery. We need to put it in a decent spot, which I was just saying over here looks like a pretty decent spot to run something like that. Maybe something in here. And we could put it back in here. Be a nice little private area. And I just realized I probably just created, yep, a light. So let's go into our medical. And darn it, we're not going to fit that cemetery in there. Alright, so let's see if we can make this road a little bit. This thing is huge. I did not realize. You know what though? If we bend the road a little bit better. Let's see if we can come here and bend it in. Let's go here. Just like that. I think that'll get our cemetery in. For sure. Yes. And I kind of like it on that little angle. The street is a little weird, but I could deal with that. So I think that'll work quite well there. We do have a huge fire here. And I do want to put in, I mean, the fire department got here fairly quickly. Only three places went on fire. It's not that bad, actually, considering that we only have one fire department that had to come all the way from down in here. But, yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade these roads. So I'm going to go into highway. Yay. And we're going to go here and we're going to click the upgrade. And we started right here. Let's continue to... This is not letting us. We'll come back and fix that. It's probably because the bridge is low. Alright, so we're going to go back in the opposite direction. It does not, in some of the spots where the bridges are, does not want to let us upgrade, so we'll fix that up. So yeah, so right here, it's giving us a hard time because of the leg of the bridge here. I'm just gonna take this and that off. Whoops. We'll go ahead and upgrade that. And we're just gonna go back and go straight. And we'll take this across just to there and bring it down. That's fine. And over here, right here, we have an issue, probably with that one in there. So let's go ahead and upgrade this. Gotta get the right street. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's go back and put that back in. Straight. And it won't let us. Okay, let's see. We'll just delete that. Delete that. So we'll go right there and then connect it across. I think we're going to have to delete this one here. And bring it down. And bring it in. So that's alright there. Let's start the game back up. And let's continue to upgrade that. There we go. So we got up to right here. Continue this. I don't know if we're going to have an issue under here. We may or may not. It doesn't look like it so far. Nope. Alright. So this is not the best highway exits that we have here. This is not going to work for too long. We will have to figure out a better solution for that. Over in here, we could definitely fill in a couple more people. Let's go ahead and do that. And I think I'm going to come to a conclusion with the stream pretty soon. I can't keep promises on when I will be back, although I'm gonna try to do it at least once a week, if not twice, maybe more depending on who's home. And yeah, it depends on, you know, how the flow is in my house. If things are going pretty good, then I'll be back on. If they're not going so good, then I'll have to wait. But I am gonna at least try to get on as much as possible, but at least once a week, if that's, you know, maybe more. Definitely try to do more. And that is the most horrible thing I ever seen in my whole life. That's gotta go. I have no idea why that looks like that. But yeah, I can't keep that. So yeah, I'm definitely at least once a week. I'm gonna. That's my minimum. I would do it every day, except I never know sometimes what's gonna happen until everybody comes, you know, and I know everybody's schedule, and even then, they still come in. They still do whatever they want. So it's kind of hard with a house full of people. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that has the problem of too many people in their house. So we shall see. I definitely want to put a highway exit off of here as well. I'm thinking, why not for now? Let's see if we can do this straight. This would just be more practical to get a exit over here. And maybe something down around here. And I think we'll put something off of here. And we'll come over to here. That does look a little wacky, but as long as it's functionable, that's the main thing about it. And over here, this is going to be another weird kind of thing, the way it curves. See if I can... Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. Let's come over to here. There we go. That's better. And I guess we'll do the same over here. Come down. Go straight. There we go. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with that. At least we have some definitely better options to get on and off the highway. They kind of have to turn around and go back. We don't have any roundabouts or anything like that. But for now, I think that's fine. We don't have a huge population still. So I definitely want to fill in more on the inside here, as far as a little bit more of a residential area. I did not district this, so that I wanted a little bit different of a district. This is all the default, but it's going to stay that way because otherwise it's going to completely despawn all the residents I have already in here. So we're just going to fill this in, and I think what we'll do is, why don't we just come down, and this whole area in here will be one residential area. And then I'm just going to take this off the parkway here. There we go. So that'll be one separate area. Kind of run that there. And we have our residential area here. This can definitely come back a little bit here. And this is our services and industrial. So we do have a high demand for some residents. So I think on the next time I come back on and we pick this up, we'll fill in some industry residents over here, and we'll definitely look into a new area to open up and spread these guys out a little bit. Maybe open up a forestry area over here, or oil. There is oil there. Yeah. So if you like to see my streaming and would like to see me stream more often, try to leave me some comments. Let me know what you would like to see, and you know what you would like, how often you would like to see me on and stuff like that. I don't really know. I also have a YouTube channel. You can go check me out over there. It's under Graddles. It's on my main page on my Twitch, so you could hit the link there. And I do have a lot of Let's Plays and some tips and, you know, different things that I do over there. So definitely feel free to check it out over there. And I think I'll see you next time then. Thanks. Bye.